This is Uncle Josh, and we're back on Uncle Josh Game and playing some Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. We left off last time. We started working our way through Hollywood. We gotta help Ma Brown reopen the Brown Crown restaurant. We still gotta find the radio tower in Griffith Park. Lieutenant Woodson says he might be able to get us past the southern radiation wall by upgrading our rad suits with medical grade zeolite. So we're gonna need to he needs to talk to Mercaptain. The rumor is that the Gods Militia in Griffith Park are stockpiling zeolite. Okay. I didn't do it fast enough. So now we're gonna help. I messed that up. It's hard. It's a hard encounter. Because you gotta cycle through friendlies. If one person gets killed, oh. Wow, that's over, huh? Darlene, or as we call her Farah, had a soul as beautiful as her perfectly sculpted cheekbones, and the absence of her warmth and kindness will make her... Oh, it's too fast to read. If you understand English, just read it. Oh, we got something over here. A plaque at the base reads, Vasily, our benefactor, my muse, Hollywood wouldn't be here without you. This area, is much more well maintained than the surrounding graves. So we ended up getting a skill point, which was kind of cool.
How can such savage-looking children be so mopey?
Those eggs, piggies. We don't want any.
The 10 Commandments of James King. Okay. Johhny Maloney. Name's Johhny Maloney. You need a grave dug or... Oh hey, you could help me with some beasties. What are beasties? Don't know what they are exactly, but they're sure making a mess of the place. Tearing up the graves, eating the bodies, it's terrible. I can barely hold them back. I ain't even get them all in a few days. I'm so hungry I could eat a painting of a sandwich. You dig graves? That's my job. Digging graves, making coffins too. If you need one, just tell me how big you want it and pay the price and I'll dig you something nice. Do you need help? Well, why not? You look like you're handy with a weapon. Clear out this little infestation of mine. Don't go messing with untouched graves. You dig up any of my customers, I'll give you a couple shots of double-odd buck. Come back to me when with all them vermin cleared out and all my graves unmolested, and I might throw in something extra.
Do you find it lonely work?
That's why I love it. Had enough of loudmouths, want some peace. Uh-oh.
Feel the power of the Deathbringer.
Oh! Oh no!
Uglier than me when I'm done. You'll be uglier than me when I'm done.
I'm the bringer of death.
Oh, we're gonna have to reload the save. Sorry about that. Okay, so that was a success. Put the points to assault rifle.
How can such savage-looking children be so mopey?
Alright.
Do you find it lonely work?
So we'll save the game and not make the same mistakes we made last time.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo. This is Santa Fe Base, over.
Just checking in to let you know we're making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, you got a field promotion here for one of your team members. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay. So that took a lot. Unfortunately. It's got a working tumbler, an alarm, and an explosive trap. So we'll use demolitions. I might have to come back. can't hear any more beasties out there. Well done, strangers. Let me get you that reward. Now, where did I put it? Okay. I'm gonna try
No
talk.
thanks, piggies. We don't want any. This is the People's Republic of Hollywood. No pigs allowed.
Why do you call us pigs?
Are you kidding me? The weapons, the badges. Never trust a uniform. That's my motto. You're nothing but another band of fascists. No different than the HCC or God's militia. Why don't you go beat up some junkies?
What do you know about the Gods Militia?
The only good thing the HCC does is keep those wackos out of Hollywood. This town may be corrupt, but the militia are religious fascists. They worship some sledgehammer messiah who preached that the only good sinner is a dead sinner. I'll be honest, they scare the shit out of me.
What do you know about the HCC?
Hookers, casinos, and crooks? Oh, I'm sorry, I always get that wrong. Hollywood Chamber of Commerce? They want us to think that they work for the welfare of all Hollywood, but they only protect their own business. They put all their money into keeping the tourists happy and fighting those God's militia freaks. There isn't one penny left over to help the people who actually live here. We can all go die as far as they're concerned.
What does a Republic of Hollywood mean? This looks like a hobo jungle.
Spoken like a true pig. This is the only true safe place in Hollywood. A shelter for the homeless and the runaways that all the rest of those slimy fucks prey on. We keep them safe from people like you. Now get out of here.
What do you have against salt?
I got nothing against taking drugs. If you can handle your shit, do whatever you want. But salt, it's not a drug, it's a plague. You take enough, you don't come back. No amount of rehab will clean you out. You just shuffle around like a zombie for the rest of your life. It's killing my kids.
We found this radical bass guitar at La Cienega in Slauson. It seemed like you might play. Want it?
Sure. I mean, thanks, dudes. It's a little more metal than what I'd usually go for, but you offered it up for free. None of the capitalist bullshit the HCC has a hard-on for. Maybe you're all right for pigs. Here, I don't have much, but you should have one of these. It's a patch that really represents what we're working for here in the Republic. If I knew where it was coming from, I'd firebomb the place. But it seems to come out of nowhere. They deal it out of the Hotel California, but I've had kids watch the place day and night. Nobody leaves, nobody makes any deliveries. Hey, if you managed to wipe that filth out at its source, you would be doing the kids of Hollywood the biggest favor of their lives. I might even change my mind about pigs.
Well, goodbye then. Whatever. Huh. Inside the Hollywood Cemetery are buried some of the legends of old Hollywood, including Fatty Arbuckle, Cecil B. DeMille, Marion Davies, Douglas Fairbanks, Janet Gaynor, John Huston, Peter Lorre, Tyrone Power, Bugsy Siegel, Norman Talmadge, and Rudolph Valentino. The last star to be buried before the bombs fell was Mel Blanc. That's all, folks. And this is Officer Lamb. Howdy, folks. How can the HSP help you today? We want to talk to you about Ma Brown. What about her? We want you to sign a statement that Ma cleaned up the brown crown. Or what? Is this a threat? Are you picking a fight with a cop in front of a police station? No threat. We heard you used to eat at Ma's all the time. We thought you might do it for old time's sake. Yeah, I feel sorry for Ma. Heidi's playing hardball and I don't like it. But what am I gonna do? She pays the bills. And what if we paid for a year's worth of Ma's chili? Oh, wow. Ah, hell, I'll probably get in trouble for this, but fuck it. I miss Ma's chili. Okay, hang on. Just let me sign this thing. Right? There it is. Tell Ma she's in the clear. And tell her I'll have my usual as soon as she opens up again. Okay. So now we can go back to Ma. Howdy, strangers. Come to help me protest? Here you go. Fantastic. It'll take me a little while to get it up and running again, but when I do, you folks will never go hungry in Hollywood. Thanks. Please take this for your trouble. Some 9mm ammo. Let Ertan hold on to that. Have a cigarette. A success.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo. This is Santa Fe Base, over.
Just checking in to let you know we're making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, I'm giving several of your team members field promotions for their recent actions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay. Keep moving, strangers. I ain't buying.
Mannerites, beware. You think the Desert Rangers are your allies. You think that just because they have helped you end the Robinson Uprising, that they are your friends. They're not. They sided with you because they believe you to be the weaker and easier to manipulate. Los Angeles, can you believe the flagrant lawlessness of those so-called lawbreakers? The Desert Rangers. Freeing a condemned criminal furthers their ruthless ambition. The Mannerites have come to regret letting them into their homes. Will your town be next? Do not let the Rangers too close, Mannerites, or soon you will find yourselves under their thumb. Remember, the children of the Citadel are your only true friends in Los Angeles.
This is Alex Falk. Hi, I'm Alex Falk of the Children of the New Citadel. Are you interested in finding out if you've got the personality to attain a brighter future? You want to know if you're compatible with Matthias's vision of a new world? Then take our simple test. It only takes a minute and costs absolutely nothing. What do you say? Sure. Excellent. We can do it right here. Are you ready? There are 5 questions. Question 1. Do failures in your past continue to haunt you? No. Okay, question 2. Do you get occasional muscle twitches with no outward cause? No. Fine. Now, question 3. Have you ever had a strong emotional connection to an inanimate object? Yes? Interesting. Fourth question. You're walking in the desert and you see a tortoise on its back baking in the sun. Do you turn it over or leave it as is? Turn it over. Uh-huh. Okay, last question. Do you think one life matters? Yes. Got it. Now, let me look over your answers. Yes, very promising. Very promising indeed, friend. I think you have what it takes to be part of Matthias's golden future. Of course, before we can be certain, we need to do further tests, but I don't have the facilities to do those here. You'll have to go to the new citadel itself, which is far to the south. Just present yourself at the Pilgrim Welcome Center, and our indoctrination specialists will take care of the rest. Who are the children? We are the children of the new citadel, devotees of Matthias and the future that he is building here. What is the new citadel? The new citadel is the headquarters of our church. It is humble now, as befits the humility of our leader, but soon it will be the most beautiful place on earth, the place from which all hope for the future emanates. Who is Matthias? Matthias is the Messiah of the golden future. He who will lead us into an eternal paradise here on earth, and then one day to the stars. What is the golden future? Out of the citadel shall rise the sun that will illuminate a new age of prosperity and hope. All that join Matthias in the synthesis will share that future, and we will live in peace and harmony for all eternity. What is synthesis? The synthesis is the holy wedding of the immortal human mind and spirit to the immortal body of the machine. Only when all of humanity achieves synthesis will we transcend the horrors of this world. Why would we want indoctrination? Did I say indoctrination? I meant education. Thanks, and I do hope you'll visit the citadel.
That name sounds familiar.
Hello, friends. My name is Matthias, leader of the Children of the Citadel, bringing you good news for your future.
Save the game here. Got a spot to dig. We got a toaster over here. So we can't do anything yet with the toaster. Save the game. Sister Creep. Swan? Josh? Is that you? This woman's square-jawed, sturdy face is deeply lined and streaked with street grime. Her eyes, sunken in violet-tinged hollows, are a pale, watery blue, glint with both fear and anger. On her head she wears a blue cap. Despite her shabby outward appearance, something about this woman radiates strength, defiance, and even compassion. Okay. So we'll save the game. Now we'll try safe cracking. Manny Wong photos. This folder contains illicit photos of Manny Wong. Okay.
This is the
Les
best place
souvenirs.
ever.
C'est du aimer, non?
It's got an alarm on it. This man is watching an old VHS tape that's labeled First Blood, whatever that is. It seems to affect him deeply. A single tear rolls down his cheek.
Hello? Ah, the customer. Welcome to Rambo's gun shop. I am Jean Rambo, the owner. How may I give you assistance?
Hey, check out this little pocket knife we found in a toaster back in Arizona.
Ah, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
I've received this as a knife. Your name is Rambo?
Eh? Oui, that is me, Jean Rambo, at your service.
Let me see what you have. Ooh. Spectrum assault vest. Minigun. PSG-1. Oh, he's got some really good stuff. Some ammo.
Mas, oui, certainly. Please enjoy Rambo's selection.
Okay, well, goodbye.
Adieu, mes amis.
He's a fine figure of a man, isn't he? If not very bright.
Good evening, folks. How can I help you? Welcome to the Chinese Casino. I'm Manny Wong, owner, proprietor, and your humble host. Looks like you've come a long way, friends. Well, you found the right place. for rest and relaxation. Come on in, sit a spell, or play a game of chance. The Chinese casino has the finest entertainment on the West. Just a moment, those badges. Are you any chances officers of the law? Yes. Glad to hear it. Just so happens I'm in need of officers of the law. I don't suppose you could help me with a matter of some urgency. I'll pay for your assistance. Yes. Excellent. We, recently had a little security problem. Now that we don't have excellent security, Grauman's boys are the best in the business, but, well, one night, some guys started a fight at the poker table, but that was only a diversion. While security were busy stopping the fight, a thief walked off with an entire table worth of chips and managed to slip out of Hollywood before we noticed. Now, normally, Grauman's boys would go after the conman and all would be well, but he's apparently holed up at an inn in Los Feliz, and that's God's militia territory. Anyone from Hollywood would be shot on sight. You, however, are lawmen, and the priests respect the law, as long as it isn't Hollywood law. What do you say? Can you help get our chips back? As I said, we would pay. What can you pay? Money is no object. You will be well rewarded. What do you know about the chips? Outside of this casino, they are completely worthless. Inside, they're worth a fortune. We fear this villain means to have accomplices sneak back in and cash them out. Who are these priests? Bunch of crackpot religious nuts who believe the apocalypse was the rapture or something. Anyway, they think anyone in the world is a sinner, and it's their job to kill us all. Some neighbors, huh? What do you do here? I'm Manny Wong, your humble host. I own the Chinese casino. What do you know about Los Feliz? It's a tiny place south of Griffith Park. Not much more than a couple shops, but it's completely controlled by the God's militia. Lunatics who want to join the cult go there to try their hand at some barbaric initiation rite. I hear 4 out of every 5 who enter die in the testing. What do you know about the initiation rite? Don't know very much about it. Apparently involves fighting all the way up to the hill, to the old observatory, which the priests call the Bastion of Faith. What do you know about the Bastion? The old observatory. The priests have turned it into some kind of fortress monastery, impregnable, they say. Don't know why anyone would want to. What do you know about Griffith Park? It's a park, enough said. What do you know about the conman? He calls himself the king of gamblers, which is a joke. He's never gambled in his life. He's a card cheat and a conman who tricks other people into fighting so he can steal what he wants while they cause a distraction. We've had him on our watch list for years, but he's a master of disguise. Sometimes we miss him. Where can we see a show? I'm afraid our cabaret is closed for renovations at the moment, so all we can offer you are table games. What do you know about Grauman? My head of security, pit boss, and all-around right-hand man. Not exactly chatty, but a man of his word. He makes sure all the games are straight and keeps us all safe. I would be nowhere without him. What do you know about Manny's Chinese casino? The Chinese casino is the finest entertainment destination on the West Coast, providing high-stakes gambling, high-quality stage shows, and high-potency liquor. We are proud to have been voted most honest casino in California 6 years running by none other than the HCC itself. What do you know about the HCC? The HCC is Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, of which I am a proud member. The HCC is dedicated to making Hollywood the safest, most tourist-friendly town in the USA. All the finest establishments on the boulevard are participating members. The Chinese Casino, Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, Rambo's Gun Shop, and Swag's Drugstore. What do you know about Schwag's Drugstore? The best burgers and best girl and boy watching in town. Ever since the rumor got around that Schwag's was the place to be discovered, the most beautiful young women, men and women in the wastes, have been flocking there, hoping to be seen. And if you go there now, they will be. What do you know about Rambo's Gun Shop? A harmless old fellow, likes to boast of his past glories, which I am inclined to find dubious. A quality collection of weapons, though. Nothing dubious there. He's made a fine addition to the HCC. What do you know about Heidi's Hideaway? An intimate place to get intimate. If you are in need of comfort and companionship, Heidi's is just a short walk down the boulevard. The owner, Heidi, is a good friend and all class. I highly recommend paying her a visit. Where can we play a game of chance? Plenty of blackjack tables to choose from. No need to see a cashier. We play for bullets here. Okay. So, I think we're gonna hit goodbye for now. Oh, yeah, we can give Manny the photos, I guess. Do you have the chips? No. Well, no rush, but please, do try to bring them back at your earliest convenience. We have the evidence. Huh? How did you learn about... Alright, it's true. Grauman's been blackmailing me for years, and there's been no one I could turn to for help. If anyone in HCC found out I tried to turn Heidi over to the PPP, I'd be a dead man 10 times over. Listen, if you get that evidence away from Grauman and give it to me, I'll pay you generously. I promise. Will you do it? Have photos. You have the photos? Fantastic, thank you. 3 years of hell is finally over. Now give them to me quickly. I want to burn these. Yes.
So welcoming, but then he has every reason to be.
Okay.
Is that them, George? Are they here at last?
So we're gonna save the game, and I think we're gonna end things here. And then the next one we'll continue on.